The Dornier Do 335 Pfeil, Aero, was one of the most innovative and technically advanced piston-engine aircraft of the Second World War, representing the ultimate expression of conventional propeller-driven fighter development at a time when aviation was on the brink of the jet age. Designed by Dornier Flugzeugwerk under the direction of Claude Dornier, the Do 335 was conceived as a high-speed, multi-role heavy fighter and fighter-bomber capable of outperforming both single-engine fighters and traditional twin-engine aircraft. Its most distinctive and revolutionary feature was the push-pull engine configuration, with two Daimler-Benz DB603 liquid-cooled inverted V12 engines mounted in tandem along the fuselage centerline, one driving a tractor propeller at the nose and the other powering a pusher propeller at the rear. This configuration dramatically reduced aerodynamic drag compared to wing-mounted twin engines, eliminated asymmetric thrust in the event of engine failure, and allowed the aircraft to combine the power of a twin-engine design with the handling characteristics of a single-engine fighter. The result was an aircraft of exceptional speed, stability, and straight-line performance, earning the Do 335 the distinction of being the fastest piston-engine aircraft to fly operationally during World War II. In terms of dimensions, the Pfeil was relatively large for a fighter, with a length of nearly 14 meters, a wingspan of approximately 13.8 meters, and a height of about 5 meters, reflecting its role as a heavy fighter rather than a lightweight dogfighter. Its robust airframe supported a maximum takeoff weight approaching 10 metric tons, yet careful aerodynamic refinement and the powerful DB603 engines enabled a top speed of around 760 kilometers per hour at altitude when using water methanol boost, a figure that surpassed most Allied and Axis piston fighters of the period. The aircraft also demonstrated impressive range for its class, exceeding 1,300 kilometers on internal fuel and extending beyond 2,000 kilometers at economical cruise settings, making it suitable for long-range interception, escort, and strike missions. Armament was equally formidable, typically consisting of a 30mm Mk103 cannon firing through the propeller hub, supplemented by two 20mm Mg151-20 cannons, providing devastating firepower against both aircraft and ground targets. The Do 335 could also carry up to 1,000 kilograms of bombs in an internal weapons bay and on external hardpoints, reinforcing its versatility as a fighter-bomber capable of attacking heavily defended targets at high speed. From a technological standpoint, the Pfeil incorporated several advanced safety and systems features that were uncommon for piston aircraft of the era, including a pilot ejection seat and explosive bolts designed to jettison the rear propeller and portions of the tail to ensure a clear escape path, highlighting the extreme performance envelope at which the aircraft was expected to operate. Despite its extraordinary technical qualities, the operational history of the Dornier Do 335 was extremely limited due to the late stage of the war in which it appeared. Although the prototype flew in late 1943, prolonged development, shifting strategic priorities, material shortages, and Allied bombing severely delayed production, and series aircraft only began to reach Luftwaffe units in early 1945. By the time delivery started, Germany's industrial and logistical infrastructure was collapsing, fuel was scarce, trained pilots were in short supply, and the war situation was beyond recovery. As a result, only a small number of Do 335s were completed, and even fewer were flown in conditions resembling operational service. There is little evidence of sustained combat use, though at least one documented encounter suggests that the aircraft's superior speed allowed it to evade Allied fighters with ease, confirming that its performance advantages were real rather than theoretical. When compared with its contemporaries, the Pfeil stood in a class of its own among piston-engine aircraft. Against single-engine fighters such as the P-51 Mustang or late-war Spitfires, the Pfeil offered higher top speed, greater firepower, and superior performance at low and medium altitudes, though it sacrificed some agility and turning capability due to its size and weight.
Compared to traditional twin-engine heavy fighters like the Messerschmitt Bf-110 or de Havilland Mosquito, the Pfeil was faster, more streamlined, and far less compromised by asymmetric thrust issues, making it easier to fly at high speed and safer in emergency situations. However, the Pfeil emerged at a moment when the paradigm of air combat was shifting rapidly toward jet propulsion, and in comparison with early jet fighters such as the Messerschmitt Me-262, even the most advanced piston aircraft could not fully compete. Jets offered higher ultimate speeds, better growth potential, and fundamentally different performance characteristics that rendered further piston development a technological dead end. In this context, the Pfeil can be seen as both a triumph and a swan song, a brilliantly engineered solution pushed to the limits of what propeller-driven aircraft could achieve, arriving just as the future of military aviation moved decisively beyond it. Today, the Dornier Do 335 Pfeil is remembered not for its combat record, which was negligible, but for its bold design philosophy, exceptional performance, and symbolic role as the fastest and most advanced piston-engine fighter of its time, embodying both the ingenuity and the desperation of late-war German aerospace engineering.